Hi, Coach.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How about you?
Great.
2 good games and coming off a fabulous win. How do you pull that momentum through? What's the message to your squad to make sure that that consistency develops now?
Just continue to talk about what we've been doing all season and what we've been building towards. Offensively, just .5 mentality, good to great, paint to great stuff. But everything starts with our defense. And being aggressive, being into the ball, rebounding the ball, allows us the opportunity to get out and run. So just talking to the team about how important it is to focus on the things that we can control and keep harping on those things.
Speaking of defense on the other side, they are a smothering D. They contest every shot and force you into a lot of half-court decisions. What's the approach tonight to handle that type of defensive pressure and get to the basket?
We got to get the ball moving from side to side, number one. Get their defense moving around. And then we have to drive, kick, drive, kick, drive, kick. That's going to be the key for us tonight. That loosens things up based on what we saw. But like you said, they're a really good defensive team. This is a veteran team. Guys that come in, they know how to play. It'll be a really good challenge for our group.
It's really a strength-on-strength type of game as well because they're a very good defensive rebounding team. As a matter of fact, best in the NBA. And you're a very good offensive rebounding team. So how does that balance take place? Because, obviously you want to try to rebound missed shots, but they're not giving up a whole lot of second-chance opportunities.
It's just going to be about the team that imposes their will. And, like you said, they're a good team. They're a good rebounding team. We're a good rebounding team. It's who wants it more. And that's what it'll come down to. We just have to be ready for whatever they throw at us, and I think we will.
Sato's minutes have gone up. His productivity has gone up. What's been the difference in the last few ball games as opposed to the beginning of the season for him?
I think he's just getting more and more confident. We're playing him more, so that helps. He kind of understands when he's going to get in the game, when he's coming out. We're able to settle somewhat into some rotations. It was really difficult early to do that. And we'll just keep going from there and see where we are. But I like what Sato's doing. His confidence is growing, and we want him to continue to build on that.
Yeah, Sato's going to be part of my question, but you got more production from the bench as a whole. Just what have you seen from those guys, especially now with B.I. being back in the rotation, being more settled?
I think it goes back to what we talked about just going through this whole stretch. It was an opportunity for guys to get playing time, to get experience, more importantly, to gain confidence. And now that we're getting Brandon back, guys are settling into their roles, but they've been playing, and now we can get more production from the bench. And we just want that to continue.
And something Josh talked about a lot after the last game was a convo you guys had before the season where he kind of expressed to you, hey, this is the way I want to play. And he said that was something big for you, talking to everybody and seeing, hey, how do you want to play? How do you kind of fit in the system? I guess why do you think that philosophy was important for you coming into the situation as the head coach?
Well, my talk with Josh was more about just having an understanding of what I believe that he can be, and we're starting to see it. This is the player. I watched Josh in college. I watched him throughout his whole career, and it's really good to see him having the year that he's having thus far. And this is what he's capable of doing and more. And just talking to him about being a leader, and he's doing that at a high level for us.
And Willie, a couple things for me. Just to expand on Will's question, what did you see in Josh's game, watching him over his early days in the NBA that you think was untapped a little bit?
I just saw that no matter what circumstance he was put in, when the lights turn on, he is a just all-out competitor. And I wanted to match that up with his ability to lead. I've been around him enough to see him with his teammates, to see how much they respect him, and just challenge him, encourage him, challenge him to step into that role. And so far, he's done an amazing job.
And Brandon played 25 minutes the other night. Was there any sort of restrictions as far as minutes on him tonight?
Yeah, he's on somewhat of a minute restriction. We'll be able to bump him up a few more minutes, and we'll see how it goes.
For those of us who are still getting to know what a Westland Associate here coached team looks like, how do you
They bring a toughness to their defense. They pack the paint, and they force you to take contested shots. No matter where they are, they get out there and they contest, and it's really tough for teams to beat you that way. And we have to do a really good job against this type of defense of being patient and not settling for quick shots. But they're one of the top defenses in the league because Wes has done a really good job with this team, and they have the personnel to play this type of defense.
You offer two perspectives. First, as a coach who is creating his own system, also as a player. How difficult is it for a first-year coach, a first-year team that is, to generate buy-in on the defensive end?
Well, I try not to focus necessarily on the difficulties and focus on the strengths of our guys. And that's been my focus coming in. Not how challenging it is, but more about the process, the journey, and the joy. And we have a really good group of guys, high character guys and high character people in our organization. It's total buy-in, but it takes time to get there. And with any new coach or first year coach, what have you, it just takes time to get the team where you want it to be. And, you know, we just continue to work and build towards that. Thank you.
How you doing, Coach? Despite the Wizards missing some players, what are some of the strengths that you want to take away today?
Say that again.
I said, despite the team missing some key players, what are some of the strengths you notice about this Wizards team that you would like to take away today?
Yeah, even though they're missing guys, they have one of the strongest bench productions in the NBA, and so we know that they have guys that are more than capable of stepping up. We just got to come out and play solid. That's our game plan. Come out and play solid, share the basketball. Once again, everything starts with our defense. I'm not going to give you guys too much of our game plan, so keep it pretty generic. But this is a really good team. They're at the top of the East for a reason, and it'll be a really good challenge for us tonight.
And lastly, Coach, what were some of the positives from that last game that you hope to carry over in this one?
It was just good to see us play the right way, play the way that we are capable of, and come out with a win.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Hello, Coach. Coach is from doing well. How different Wizards edition expect tonight without Bradley Beal on the floor?
We don't expect any difference. This team is going to play hard. They're going to play together. And once again, this will be a good challenge for our team coming in here tonight. This is one of the better teams in the East. And, you know, it's going to be a challenge for us, so we look forward to it.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate you.